Mars crosses her arms and sulks.
Oh. What is the point of having all these kudos if I can't actually use them to, like, buy stuff we need? Like, hello? It's not like I can mail order more supplies through the wormhole.
Man, that sure sounds like you should just eat your kudos.
Yeah, sure sounds like a you problem, Mars.
Alright, Tangent, you got this, right?
Tangent frowns. I just don't understand, she says. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? What's getting worse, buddy? Oh, we don't get to find out. Okay, so our choices are now school and fucking...
Oh.
We can't even do school.
We can mourn, or we can rebuild.
Oh my god. Okay, well...
I want to rebuild.
Somehow we're not super stressed after all of that, so let's get started with rebuilding,
Let's do the rebuild. The first month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You still have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's nowhere else to go. Every day you wake with the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger come in waves, not just for you, but for everyone. Some days are better than others. You're assigned to help rebuild the walls. The first part of the month is spent just dragging away the wreckage, sorting it into salvage or recycling. By the time that's done, crews disassembling parts of the stratospheric have delivered enough salvage that you can begin work patching up the walls. A sense of urgency permeates the crew. After everything, people need to feel safe. Dis is on the work crew with you, something he does begrudgingly. Walls didn't help the first time, he grumbles whenever anyone asks for his opinion. We should just tear them all down and live like the animals do. If someone planted a bunch of buildings on my land, I'd be pissed off too. No, we're going to work hard.
We're going to work hard. I mean, this is probably correct, but we're going to keep working.
Yeah, I wonder why Glow keeps getting worse, Hika.
I wonder.
By the end of the month, you've made noticeable progress. There are other priorities and not a lot of construction material, but when last year's mushroom harvest is done drying out, you'll be able to do more. Even if Dis is right that it didn't help the first time, it's better than nothing.
Good thing we've got all this toughness.
Oh good, Swallowed Whole just starts there.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I mean, no, we can do better. There we go.
There we go.
Oh my god, we're so tough. Look at our toughness.
I know. We're just made of muscle.
We're just carrying this colony on our broad 14-year-old back.
Yep, we're so strong and so handsome.
The sun's finally dawn again on your birthday. You wake early and climb to the top of engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. You've been having trouble sleeping, like most people. It's hard to find rest crammed into the classroom with all the other kids and their families. And every time you close your eyes, you shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders. Not your blanket, that one's gone. And stare out as the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly.
Hey, kiddo, you hear. Then your mom comes and sits down beside you. Thought I'd find you here.
You both sit in silence for a while, watching the sunrise pick out all of the broken glass littering the fields, glimmering like a field of stars. After a few minutes, your mom nudges you with her elbow.
So, she says, your first apocalypse, huh?
And all I got was this shitty t-shirt.
She huffs, smiling self-deprecatingly. First one's always the hardest, she sighs. When the first colony was attacked, back on Earth, I thought that was it. Everything my parents told me about the power of community, all that, I thought they were full of shit, too. He turns and gives you a serious look. It's okay to be sad right now, and mad, too. I'm mad as hell. I want to get out there and rip every goddamn mushroom out of the ground, and that's keeping me going for now. But that's not going to be forever, Soman, she continues. Eventually, that sadness and rage is going to cool, and you have to figure out how to feel after that. She points at your chest. Hope lives here, she says. It's the human condition. We just don't know when to give up. Your mom squints out into the sunrise. I had to figure out how to have hope too. I needed it to get on a busted up spaceship with your dad and launch myself through a wormhole. Hope is why we had you. She smiles. Things work out in unusual ways, Soman. It just takes time.
You watch the sunrise together for a few more minutes. After a bit, your mom pulls out a little box tied with a piece of gardening twine.
From your father and I, she says. Happy birthday, kiddo.
It's just a button that says redo. You know what it is before you open it. Your old medallion, the one your dad made, with the sun on it to represent Earth. Your old medallion, the one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth, was broken during the attack. In all the chaos, you didn't even notice, but your parents did, and made you a new one. It's just like you remembered. A similar design with a wormhole this time to represent Vertumna. You thank her and squint out at the swirling wormhole still barely visible in the brightening sky. It's so massive and awe-inspiring this time of year, but it always seems to herald disaster. You're happy to watch it fade away into the daylight. Your mom lets out a dark chuckle and slaps you on the back.
What a birthday. Here's to another one, right?
Are we finally at the age where we're like, no, we're good. We've had enough. We've had enough birthdays. It's just let's just move on.
We're 15 now, so it's time for the ennui to really set in.
Yeah. You both head back downstairs to the wreckage of the canteen, where they've put up temporary roofing with whatever tarps and scraps could be found. The colony nanoprinters, the few that still run, have been working day and night to replace the necessities of life, but larger construction projects are going to take some time. Aunt Anne has coaxed the kitchen nanoprinters into making soy gruel and pressed bars. Life-sustaining, but depressing. You and the other colonists eat your breakfast in stony silence as you mentally prepare for the day.
Soy gruel. Ugh.
Ugh, soy gruel in bar form. Yeah, delicious. Governor Udicott looks more frail than you've ever seen her, but her eyes remain determined. Last week, they held a mass funeral for everyone who died. There's talk of turning the Stratospheric's destroyed front hall into a memorial shrine after everything useful has been salvaged. There's still so much to do.
Yup.
I'm 15 and this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, there is a whole lot of nothing that I can do.
Yep.
So
I guess we can go outside.
No, we can't. The gates are closed.
We can't?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man, last year was the famine year. This is the fuck year. This is bad.
This sucks.
Alright. Rebuild.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
You're assigned to help out geoponics. The agriculturalists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and the destroyed greenhouses, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Your mom is in fine form in her role as chief cultivator. She'd never admit it, but managing a crisis is what she's made for. Cal's working in geoponics too, of course. He smiles when he sees you. Hey, Soman, there's a lot of stuff to do. What do you want to work on? I think repair the greenhouses.
Yeah, probably.
Like, we could work the fields, but we need the greenhouses. Like, that's important.
Yeah.
The geodesic domes, miraculous prefab modular structures your parents brought from Earth, are in shambles. Much of the glass and metal is beyond repair, destined for the recycler. You and Cal help clear away the debris, and when that's done, you help drape tarps over what's still standing so that the drifting spark snow doesn't pile up inside and affect the soil acidity. Anything that can't survive outside a climate-controlled greenhouse needs to be harvested and sent to the kitchen so that it can be preserved. Canning, jarring, dehydration, ancient techniques you've learned about in school but didn't think you'd have to put into practice so soon.
We haven't been doing any of that up until now?
Yeah. Everyone is worried that this will be the final nail in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. You try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on just doing what you can to help rebuild.
+5 kudos if total equals goal.
Come on. Alright, I have an item that I can use. Let's do... Oh, wait, maybe I can... There we go.
Yeah! 5 useless kudos.
I have all these kudos I can't spend.
Mm-hmm. Why did we get a -1 to organizing?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming because everything is exploded and crushed.
Ah, okay.
You're eating in the mess tents when you hear something rumbling. Your bowl and cutlery start rattling. People look around in alarm. Could it be another attack? So soon? You begin to hear shouting from outside. Someone runs into the tent. There's something falling from the sky, they shout. It's on fire! You join the crowd of people leaving your temporary structures to gather in the colony square. People are squinting up into the milky, quiet sunlight, pointing and gesturing wildly. It's impossible to miss the thing hurtling towards you from space like a great big ball of fire coming straight for you. Is this it? Is this the end? After all you've been through, a meteor's gonna land in the middle of your already ruined colony and kill you all? Man, what god looked at us and said, fuck this colony in particular?
Oh, the god of this planet, I think.
At this point, I just run out and spread my arms and scream, finally.
Yeah, seriously. Huh. Mars grabs your shoulder. It's another ship, she exclaims. Look, look, it's another spaceship from Earth.
Excitement ripples through the crowd. Could it be? You stare up, unbelieving at the rapidly approaching ship. The flames of its entry into the atmosphere dissipate, but a thick column of greasy black smoke trails behind it. Soon, you can hear the whistle of it ripping through the atmosphere at terminal velocity. That is
not a controlled
descent. Or zero thoughts, just whoa! No, that is not a controlled descent.
Yep. We're Thembo, but we're not that Thembo.
It's an enormous ship coming at you way too fast. The ship's reverse thrusters fire, trying to slow it down so it doesn't smash into a billion pieces when it hits the planet. Everyone scatters to take cover. You crouch behind some rocks, throw your arms over your head, and squeeze your eyes shut. You hear the massive spaceship touch down in geoponics, plowing through the fields and grinding over what was left of the greenhouses.
Are you fucking
You son of a
me?
bitch! Oh my god!
Wow.
You're thrown to the ground from the force of the impact as shrapnel and small rocks zing past your head. It grinds along like some roaring monster, cutting a great scar through the colony and kicking up an enormous cloud of dust. Finally, the ship comes to a creaking, shuddering halt.
Somewhere Sisyphus is laughing. Yeah. Wow.
You and the other colonists carefully crawl out of your hiding places, coughing and rubbing your eyes. The new ship is half buried and obscured by dust, but you can tell it's from Earth. You squint to make out stenciled letters. Heliopause. A hatch opens at its side and silhouettes begin to emerge.
Take us to your leader.
Oh, silhouettes with guns. Soldiers march out of the dust and quickly surround all of the remaining colonists. More soldiers form two parallel lines from the ship to the square, their guns in parade rest, and a lone figure strides down the center towards you.
Wow.
Hello!
Who's this douchebag?
You're missing part of your shirt, sir.
No, that's just his titty window. The shirt is constructed as it is meant to be.
Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Greetings, fugitives of Earth, the man says, spreading his hands wide. A dismayed murmur ripples through the crowd. The adults exchange significant looks. Chief Engineer Instance tries to slip out of the crowd, but she's stopped by the line of soldiers. Who's this chode? Dis yells. The man smiles.
Uh,
He has a broad, easygoing smile that doesn't match the threatening aura of the soldiers, nor the smoking ruin of the ship behind him. I am Commander Lum, he says proudly. As captain of the Heliopause, I have come to render aid and bring you to justice.
Amazing.
Udicott steps forward out of the crowd.
You're not the commander of the Heliopause, she says firmly. Where is the person I was speaking to? Commander Morikawa.
Everyone is surprised. Udicott has been in communication with this ship? For how long? I am the captain of the Heliopause, Loom repeats stubbornly, then adds, according to the chain of command, we, sustained significant loss of personnel when we went through the wormhole.
Like a mutiny? You can just say it was a mutiny, it's fine.
You can just say it's a mutiny, dude. You can't... That sounds like a mutiny!
Thank you, Dis.
You can't help but notice many of the soldiers exchange looks this time. You wonder how many people had to die before Loom became commander.
Oh, I was right. It was a mutiny.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Nice.
As the commanding officer, Loom continues, I declare this colony to be under our protection. As such, you are all now subject to the laws of Earth.
To be quite blunt, young man, it appears as you need us as much as we need you, Udicott replies primly. The Vertumnan colony, such as it is, offers our hospitality to our guests from Earth.
Loom opens his mouth, but Udicott cuts him off.
Now, there's no need for this posturing. Whatever the purpose of your mission here, you'll soon learn that on this side of the wormhole, we are all human. Right now, we need each other more than we need mandates from Earth.
Posturing? But look at the size of my titty window. All I know how to do is posture. Gaston's song comes on in the background.
Udicott turns to the assembled colonists. Effective immediately, I will be stepping down as governor and turning leadership of the council to Lum of the Heliopause, she says. She smiles genially at him. I hope that will satisfy your craving for justice, at least while we get our feet under us. Judging from the number of guns on display, you don't think you have a choice in this.
And also the amount of firearms.
Ha-ha! But this man has sleeves. Wait a minute. It's a good thing the colony is in such pathetic shape right now, your mom mutters under her breath. If they thought we were a threat, they'd probably just have shot us.
Your dad squeezes your shoulders and tells her to be quiet. No one knows how to react. A new governor from Earth? Nearly 100 new colonists? Most of them trained soldiers? What does this mean for the colony?
Oh, are we about to get blindsided by a really, really bad name?
Is Lum short for like Lumpelstiltskin or something? The crowd disperses slowly, and the council members follow Lum back into the Heliopause, presumably to talk about the future of the colony. You hope. You track down your friends.
So, what do you think about these new people? Mars asks.
They're gonna boss us around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tangent nods. They don't live here. They don't know what it's like, and they're just going to swoop in and act like they're better than us. She hugs her arms around herself. Did you see what they were doing to Instance?
No, I didn't.
What were they doing to Instance?
What were they doing to Instance? Oh, his name is Luminary. I like Lumpelstiltskin better.
Yeah.
The entire colony, now twice as many of you, sets to work on salvaging the wreckage of the Heliopause, tearing it down and combining it with the Stratospheric's remaining engine section. Spirits are high. Though these new colonists from the Heliopause aren't like any people you've ever met before, with their uniforms and weapons, they're more like an invading force than a rescue. You aren't sure what this means for the colony, or for your future.
Oh, it's not Luminary.
Okay.
Dawn was just guessing.
I wanted to be Lumpelstiltskin. Oh, that's right. Instance tries to leave during the speech.
Yeah.
As the dust settles, you rebuild your colony around this new ship, the Heliopause. The new arrivals, soldiers mainly, are aloof at first. Many see you as fugitives. Together, you build new walls, living quarters, greenhouses, and a massive bunkered garrison. The Stratos' engineering wing is the only reminder of your old colony. The heliopause brought enough rations for another 5 years, as well as a rich seed bank and working hydroponics. They also have more guns and explosives than you've ever seen in your life. Even the ship has guns. Oh man, let me at those explosives. A full stomach, a roof over your heads, and the promise of safety convinces most Strato colonists to accept the Helios. In turn, the Helios decide that you criminals pose little threat. A grudging peace is brokered between the two groups. You decide they aren't so different, really. There are even Helio children born among the stars just like you. Whoa, I have a room.
Whoa.
After a month of hard work, you and your parents move into your new quarters. You get your own room for the first time in your life. You step out onto your very own balcony to watch the new colony. Its grounds bustling with so many strangers and strange new ideas. You feel something rising in your chest that you haven't felt in some time. Hope. Excitement. What will the new day bring? You better get out there and find out. Rush outside and greet the day. Trip over the railing. Fall to the ground.
Yeah!
Mushwood.
We got to keep our pet.
Yeah, they didn't just shoot it or something.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe they haven't noticed it. Who's this?
Who is this?
Nomi?
You've seen Nomi around since the heliopause landed. They're around your age and barely 1.5 meters tall, only coming up to your shoulder. You've never seen anyone dress as strangely as they do.
Hi! Their voice is high-pitched and quick. I'm Nomi. It's short for nomination.
They do a little twirl and bow. You introduce yourself and... Hey, so what are you?
Yeah, so what do you got between your legs there?
This is somehow important.
Yeah, seriously.
Ask what they do for fun.
Yeah. Well, Nomi begins. Kind of a bit of everything. I like designing outfits and reading manga and learning about dinosaurs and cool xenofauna and robots and aliens and watching anime and playing Receivable, of course. Mostly lately I play Receivable. It's so fun to play it outside in the great big endless outdoors. Nomi dances in a circle, waving their arms and gesturing at your surroundings.
Holy shit. Receivable.
Yep.
We're playing I don't even know what Receivable is.
You're on!
Nomi helps you install it on your holopalm and explains the rules. Receivable is an augmented reality game where you bounce hologram lasers off real objects nearby. It's speed-based, so you're running around and bumping into each other, and there are extended house rules about when it's legal to block each other's lasers. This sounds awesome.
It does.
I kind of adore Nomi already.
They're good.
Damn, 61. Okay, do I have a...
Card becomes a 3.
All strength cards under 2 become 2. This is wild. Yeah, I think that's a...
No, let's
like
try to
that.
get it closer to 20.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's just... No. We want to keep that like that. I think that's the best we're gonna get is 18.
Yeah, looks like 18 is as close as we're gonna get it.
All right.
That's still good.
Yeah.
It's three cards to get to 18 is good.
I mean, that's pretty good too. 19?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll have 5 cards next round, so.
Okay, yeah, we can do this. Oof.
Let's do the cards with gems. We've got 2 cards with gems.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we've got that one spot that turns it into a 3.
I mean, there's.
Oh, never mind.
This is unchangeable, so. I mean, actually, well, wait. It's unchangeable, but if we do. Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Super goal.
We still win.
Yeah. Right on, friendo.
Nomi gives you a high five, then with a couple of quick flicks on their gauntlet, gives you a kudos for winning. They explain this is how they always play Laser Fable with the kids from Heliosphere.
Except they mostly don't want to play anymore. They say they're too old for it. They just want to be soldiers now. Except Rex. He's still cool.
I'll be your friend, Nomi.
Hell yeah, we'll be your friend, Nomi.
Oh, this place got huge.
Yeah.
Hey, who's that?
Looks like Anemone. Oh, no, it's not. He's there, though. Oh, my God.
This new boy from the Heliosphere is a couple years older than you. He's very handsome, and the missing arm gives him a heroic battle-scarred vibe. He stands tall and ready for action, even though it's a normal, boring day. The other recruits milling around the garrison give him a wide, respectful berth. He sees you staring and gives you a curt nod. My name is Vase, Lieutenant Olivacious? Yeah.
I think that's it, yeah.
My name is Vase, Lieutenant Olivacious, he says, considering you with a glint of challenge in his eye. And you are?
My name is Soman, you Zuko-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is big Zuko energy.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who saw it. I
How,
love it.
how do you introduce yourself? I'm just a kid.
Look, he's got the start of a titty window and everything. Just a few more years, once his pecs get more ripped, we'll just pull it wide open.
I practically run this place. I'm a soldier like you. I'm into science. I'm an explorer. I'm a hard worker. I just want to have fun. I'm just a kid. No.
I'm just a dumb kid. My name is Fox Mulder. That's right.
I'm an explorer.
Yup.
His expression doesn't change. Is that right? He says, with the air of a boy who's hard to impress. Nice to meet you, Soman. I didn't say my name was Soman.
I just said I was an explorer.
I just run away. I hear it's been a rough couple years for the colony. Lucky thing our heliopause came along just in time, he continues.
And demolished our fields.
Don't worry. We have some of the best soldiers. The very best. We'll keep the colony safe.
Hey, is it wrong that I really can't wait for this kid to eat his words when Glow comes around?
when the faceless fuck monster shows up, go get him, Vase.
You got this, buddy.
You got this, Vase. Double thumbs up.
If he's one of the best soldiers.
I don't want to be combative.
Yeah, we weren't doing just fine.
We were not. Like, anyone with two working eyes saw what we were like. Yeah. Are you one of those best soldiers? We train as a team, but yes, Vase says, then clears his throat. Yes, I've won more than my share of zero-G judo matches and virtual riflery tournaments. Even competing against adults, he adds. No. I bet I could take you.
Yeah, I could. Look how tough. Our toughness is almost max.
I know. I'm going to say I bet I could take you.
Yep.
Vase says doubtfully. Well, you're welcome to try. I hope to see you at the self-defense classes. I'ma throw him.
I'm gonna throw him through a window.
How you doing, Nemi?
Nemi!
We have an egg for her.
We
Nemi,
do.
can we give you an egg in this trying time? Nemi, I love you. Nemi, please be okay. Nemi gives you a little smile.
No!
This was Calm's favorite food, too.
No! We can talk to her for something now.
Yeah.
You spot Nemi halfway up a garrison watchtower, her legs wrapped around the scaffolding as she cranes to look over the fence through a pair of binoculars. You clear your throat, and she peers down at you and waves.
Thoman, come on up here. I want to ask you something.
You clamber
Wow.
easily up the scaffolding. Nemi gives you a high five.
Here, look through these.
Nemi says, shoving the holoculars into your hands. You raise them to your eyes and look where she's pointing. A long ways out, much further than the expeditions are going, you spot a dark humanoid shape moving through the towering fungal forest. Oh, it's just Dis. It's just Dis.
Oh.
Damn. See, I was right. Nemi asks. It's Dis. I swear it is. He's always sneaking out over the walls.
So what?
Yeah. Nemi stares at you. So what? She repeats, aghast. He's gonna get in trouble.
Only if you tell on him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Nemi sputters. But someone should.
Nemi, are you
What,
a narc?
tell on him? Yeah, Nemi, are you a narc?
Are you a
can't
narc,
be a
Nemi?
narc.
What would Calm think?
The adults say we're not supposed to go outside the colony unless it's on expedition, Nemi says, taking the holoculars back and looping them around her neck. And Dis just goes wherever he wants. What if he gets hurt? What if he dies? She wrinkles her nose. What if he picks up a weird alien disease and comes back with 3 heads?
Maybe you can commiserate. God damn it, Red.
Nemi scratches her cheek where acne's made her skin dry and sore looking. Ow, she mutters as bits flake off. I just don't know what to do about it, she says. What do you think?
We should go after him.
We should clearly go after him. Nemi stares at you like you've turned green. What? She exclaims. Outside the colony? By ourselves? No way. Nuh-uh.
I've been doing it since I was 12. It would be
Yeah,
fun.
come on, Nemi. Nemi shakes her head. Nope, not even a little bit.
No one would notice we were gone.
Nope, nopity, nope, nope, nope. Nemi sings songs.
Come on, live a little.
Nemi punches you lightly in the arm. International House of Nope, dude, she says. We're gonna die a little if we go out there. Just a little, though.
Just a little bit.
The colony's got rules for a reason, Nemi says, staring off at the wilderness. If we do our own thing and don't care about the rules, we're all gonna be toast. Kind of like a sports ball team. We're all doing different stuff, but we all gotta play by the same rules so we can get as many points as we can.
Oh, Nemi's precious and lawful good.
He is. Who's yelling at us?
I'll do it. Anemone,
Oh.
Soman. You look down at the ground where a passing colonist is waving up at you. You two get down from there. It's not safe.
Okay, sorry, I'm on watch, Nemi shouts back, indicating her holoculars. She shoots you a smile. I guess we should get inside the watchtower, huh?
You both climb the rest of the way to the guard platform. Nemi heaves herself over the edge and reaches down to help you up. And you notice that her hands are all banged up and scabbing over with blue scales, probably from scampering all over the place the way she does. She notices you looking and laughs awkwardly. She runs her hand through her fluffy hair.
Maybe if I get beat up enough, I'll have so many scales I won't have no more acne, she jokes.
Oh.
Oh, sweetie.
She is all hair.
Yeah, she is.
Who's this?
Is that Rex?
The colony's full of new people. Everywhere you look, you see a stranger. It's disorienting. After growing up in a closed space... It's disorienting after growing up in a closed spaceship. You never expected to meet any other humans that weren't made here on Vertumna. Oh, God, is he a good boy?
He's a puppy!
You bump straight into one of these new people while you're jogging through the colony. Oof! He laughs and holds you steady, brushing the imaginary dust off of you and giving you a wide-fanged smile. Hey, it's one of the kids from the Heliopause. You think his name is Rex. Hi! Hi! Hey! Hi!
Hi, I'm Soman. Nice titty window.
You stick out your hand and shake his, and he laughs. You notice he's wiggling his dog ears. They could really move independently. Pleased to meet you, he says. I'm Rex. I was really tempted to give him a Scooby voice, but I'm not going to do that.
Nah.
And I love to shake a paw. I know a ton of tricks. He winks.
Do you?
Can't tell if you're joking or if actually dog.
Could be both.
Rex puts his hand against his cheek, looking cute and lost. Hey, since I'm new here, do you think you could help me find a construction yard? I thought I might apply for a job there. I'm not going to flirt with the buppy.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. I'll take you there, though.
I'll take you there, though, yeah.
You walk him over to command. Everything's moved around since the heliopause landed, but the construction yard is still in command where it always was. At the entrance, you meet Mars, filing her nails and looking like she's waiting for somebody. Why, hello. That's
Mars.
Okay.
Why, hello, cutie, she says to Rex. Where did you come from?
Space. He looks her up and down and grins. I'm just an angel who fell from the sky, darling. Oh, okay.
Wow.
You guys go off over there, then.
Yep.
You try not to gag as the two of them flirt. You give a loud and point Rex toward the construction yard. He looks back at Mars over his shoulder and winks as he leaves.
That's okay.
You know what? You guys can have that. It's fine.
Yep.
Hi, Dis.
Hey, Dis.
Dis looks more skittery than usual, looking around at the new defenses. There's too many people here now, he mutters. Too much noise. Too many mouths to feed. Whatever's out there isn't going to be happy with us. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. You have these roots. Dis's eyes light up when he sees your gift. Whoa! He says, taking them from you with uncharacteristic delight. Are these pieces of a jelly arc root network? Or is it a dormant butterfly bush? Where did you find these?
Oh, you know, around.
Around. Oh, hey, Dad.
Dad! And Mom.
Like every pollen season, your dad gets the shimmer. The pollen is bad this year. Thick, heavy clouds of pink. Even your eyes are a little itchy, and your dad's not the only colonist spending the week in bed. You could hear other people sneezing as you walk through the quarters, bringing him hot trippet soup. Thanks, kiddo. Thanks, kiddo, your dad rasps. At least he's sitting up in bed now. I wish Instance would find a cure already, he grumbles, his hand shaking as he lifts his spoon. 3 years and all she can suggest is bed rest and fluids. What good is all her researching if it can't fix my headache? Your dad must be feeling really sick. He never complains about stuff. You check his temperature with your holopalm, then dim the lights and bring him a cold pack for his forehead.
Well, Dad, if you would just use your respirator.
He has a crust of glittery pink gunk around his lips, looking cracked and gross, so you wipe it away. The glitter is just everywhere on him, like it's coming right out of his pores. He looks iridescent in the murky light filtering through the pollen outside. Hey, do you mind opening the window a little for some fresh air? It smells like a sick person in here, he grumbles, pushing away his soup and rolling over in bed. No. Nope.
Yeah, Loop, we do still want to save him.
No, we've had enough. He could go.
Yeah, we've decided we're done with him.
We've decided. We have Vase and Rex now. No, I'm not opening the window, Dad. No.
Hey, don't forget Nomi Nomi.
And Nomi Nomi.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shouldn't open the window, right? Right.
No, we should not.
Because that's where all the pollen is.
That's where all the pollen is.
The pollen might already be everywhere already, but there's no sense making it worse. You pretend to crack the window for him, and by the time you look over, he's asleep again. The worst of the pollen fog subsides in a few days, and your dad starts to look a little better. He gets back to work, which is good, because there's a lot to do in order to rebuild the colony and get the heliopause's hydroponics up and running. You're still sweeping glitter dust out of your quarters weeks later. That stuff gets everywhere.
Yeah, it's glitter. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hey, is Dad dying? You've barely seen your mom since the heliopause arrived. When you do, she looks frail, like all of her strength got used up last year, and she's only just starting to recover. Except, instead of relaxing, she's hard at work rebuilding the geoponics domes. It must be hard for her to shake the fear it might happen again. Being able to load your tray full of food at the canteen is still a luxury you don't take for granted. Sometimes you make up a tiffin for your mom, so she doesn't miss lunch.
Hey, Soman, she says, smiling as you approach. Is that lunch? I've been smelling the caramelized onions all morning. I can't wait. Yum.
Yum.
You deliver the tiffin into her grateful hands, and she cracks the lid and takes a big inhale. She smiles. You know, people used to give thanks before meals back on Earth. I think I can understand why.
What is a tiffin? I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, same.
I imagine it's like a little bento box or like a tin or something like that.
Probably.
I'm just thankful you're here, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Apparently you were about to die and we didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
A light tea time meal in Southeast Asia.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. She reaches over and ruffles your hair.
You're a good kid, Soman, she says. She looks at you for a second, weighing whether to continue. I know we don't talk about it, but I know how hard you busted your butt back then, making sure the colony didn't starve.
I also saved Unicott. Oh,
Yeah.
man. If we had let Unicott die, the heliopause exchange would have been very fucking different.
Yeah, would have been, yeah. When you're fighting for your life, that's when you know the true measure of a person, she continues solemnly. I wish you didn't have to be tested at such a young age, but you really showed what you're made of. I'm so proud of you, kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom. Just a pro tip. If you don't want your kid to be, like, tested, maybe don't take them to a colony on an unexplored world where there's, like, no resources and no one to back you up. Just a thought.
I mean, I don't think we had much of a choice in that, but... Alright, how do we save our dad? We gotta do more xenofauna? Or do we have to do actual...
Probably.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Luke, what do we do?
But yeah, I think it's xenobotany, unless we gotta go to the engineering and do biology.
Yeah.
And talk to, Instance. Egg!
Free egg.
We offered Nimmy an egg in this trying time and it did nothing.
Yeah, we'll offer her another one later. Expeditions specifically in the valley. Okay.
Alright.
Does Cal have anything to say? Did we talk to Cal? No, doesn't seem like it. Hey, buddy.
Cal looks like he's being run ragged. Hey, Soman, he says, leaning against a pallet of building supplies scavenged from the heliopause. What's up? I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get these over to geoponics, and then we gotta get plants in the ground. Oh, I can tell him a fun nature fact now.
Finally! Embarrassing lesson.
You tell him about the time Tange brought a skunk bug for show and tell in biology, and it got scared and made the worst, most smelliest, grossest stink you have ever smelled, and everyone thought Tange had farted.
That's the best story I've ever heard.
Then Professor Hal had to clear out the whole room, and it took weeks to get the smell out of the beanbags, and it was so gross. But also kind of neat, how such a tiny bug can make a whole room of kids run away. Cal laughs. I remember that, Soman. Except the way I heard it, it wasn't Tange, it was you. What?
Well, guess what? We're both wrong, because I never went to class once when Hal was alive.
Yeah. I'm leaving. Oh, that's the garrison. I'm gonna go outside and I want to explore so I can see my dad.
Gotta see my dad.
Gotta see my dad. Forage in the valley. Okay.
Utopia, and another egg!
It's another egg!
We have so many eggs for Nemi.
Chief
Surveyor Utopia stops you and Dis near the depot. Feel that? She asks. You can feel a kind of ominous distant thumping, pulsing regularly through the ground. If you stand still, you can feel it vibrate up into your own body too, like a massive global pulse.
That doesn't bother me at all.
That's not ominous or anything.
At all.
Utopia says, checking a readout on her holopalm. I reckon it's naturally occurring, she concludes, but it's giving me the willies all the same. You two better check it out. Mind you stick together and take readings on the way in case it's dangerous. You and Dis look at each other, excited.
Oh boy! You follow the thumping, now an audible noise growing louder, west, until you're roughly triangulated its location. You know you're getting close, but it sounds like it's coming from all around you, and your instruments aren't precise enough to help. I feel if we tell him, or if we ask him, it might lock us out. I feel like we got to do the perception challenge.
Yeah.
Good thing our perception's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
It's like our second best stat.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Just want to see here. This is the highest hierarchy.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's an easy 21.
3, 4. 4, 4. You know what? I'll take it.
Yep.
Hey, these are numbers I like.
Mm-hmm.
These are all great numbers. 3, 5, 6, 6. Yeah.
Bam.
You find a machine? An ancient, broken down machine, like a small pyramid-shaped building made from some kind of dark stone or bone that looks almost like it grew that way. Except, it isn't broken. It's just so very old and overgrown. It looks more like a pile of rubble and roots than a building or engine or whatever it was. Still, a thumping noise comes from inside it. The vibrations are strong here, making your guts feel weird. Oh, my engineering is in the toilet. I want to...
No.
You don't notice it at first, but there's a curious path on the ground moving away from the machine. A line half a meter wide where the dirt is a little more worn and bare. It heads off in a straight line to the west, or coming from the west? Could animals have made this path, or the thumper itself? No, it's people walking towards it. Why do I need engineering? Where's my common sense stat?
Yeah, we don't got one of those.
Fine, I'm going to stare gormlessly at it.
Yeah.
You run your hand over its pitted, vibrating surface. How could something so unbelievably old still work? It's definitely not natural. You can even see something like writing carved deep into the not-quite rock. Dis starts making noises under his breath to the beat of the thumper. It's a pretty sick beat. Eventually, you head back to share your findings with Utopia. Totally an alien civilization, Dis insists.
Utopia scratches her head. I suppose, maybe, she says. You said it looks ancient, right? Perhaps there could have been another...
Excuse me, I had to blow my nose.
Excuse you, bud. Perhaps there could have been another civ here long ago. We have found other signs, but nothing active like this.
It seems to be pointing west.
That's still...
Yep.
It seems to be pointing west, or receiving something. She snaps her fingers. There's some rat-ugly ridge lines out there that have kept us from checking that direction, but we got gliders and motivation. That's half the battle. She makes a note in her hollow palm. I'll open up the western rusting ridges for surveyors, she says, then grins. Whew! Say that 3 times fast.
Ooh,
thank you.
Survey the ridge and expeditions.
Ooh.
Dis is right. It's definitely aliens.
Definitely aliens.
Dis nods solemnly.
Yeah, maybe the civilization is hiding so it doesn't get raided every glow.
Yeah, no, they know what happens in glow. They're like, no, that's fine. We're fine over here.
Yep. Bob or fruit.
A curious Ricky blocks your path. It's acting strange. It keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get a different angle to look at you, then dropping down when you try to pass underneath. It may be small, but it's at least attempting to be intimidating. That must mean something. It's not interested in your pet Ricky, it's interested in you. Even Squidly Peterson looks unsure and hides between your legs. I'm going to approach it. Because I'm brave.
Mm-hmm. I'm stupid and brave. 61, goddamn.
Ooh, damn. There we go. That's better.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
It was 21.
Oh, it was with
Yeah.
this one.
Move
here?
the to yellow. No. Put the wild value back.
Oh. I forgot what I had changed.
And then swap Uticott in the wild value.
Ah.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, I see what it did. All right. Okay, I should be able to do this. Well, let me get the big number cards out there. I mean, I guess I could just win.
Or you can just win, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That's good enough. Win.
We'll take it. Bum-ba-dum. Oh, we're so brave.
The Vricky runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing. And it's got weird tentacles and get it off. The urge to dance around and shake it off is almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep your cool. The Vricky tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, but doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack trying to get in, then gives up and scurries off. Bye, Vricky. A line of termite-like insects crosses the path here. Curious, you follow them to their destination, a massive, sponge-like hive of crawling bugs writhing with life. The bugs are tending to larvae nestled in the holes of the sponge, feeding on the rich royal jelly that oozes from the hive.
Delicious.
Oh, it's a squeeger hive. The hive queen has chosen this spot to root herself to the ground, her swollen abdomen forming the spongy hive that sustains all her children. You're a little afraid of her acid, but that royal jelly looks tasty. Yeah, we're going to have some. I'm glad so many of the... Oh my god, 82?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. +3 bonus to pairs.
Okay, then if that's the case... Oops. Yeah,
Oh.
Damn, I was trying to select the card and I didn't see where it... That's alright. That's okay. We'll do this. We'll make it up. We'll figure it out.
666.
All cards under 3 become 3. Yeah, let's just do some 6s. And then all cards under 3 become 3. Oh, it's all strength cards.
All strength cards.
Well,
yeah.
wait. There we go.
Aha!
I don't think I'm going to make this.
Okay, it's a... Oh, man. +3 bonus to pairs. Could we put that red 3 next to one of the other 3s?
Yeah, I'm going to... Well, then, hold on. Oh, wait. Huh. I have a lot of mushwood. Do I have anything +1 to a card change its suit?
Maybe swap the red card for the blue card?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
32. Well, we could push through for 35 stress. We got close to.
I mean, I can use this to draw a card and see if I get something better.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Hey, that doesn't help.
Well, we've got a +2 to cards with gems. Still not great. We'll maybe replace the 2 blue cards with the 2 red cards now.
Yeah.
so close.
We're so fucking close. Draw another card.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, it's that thing.
Can I do anything with this? Ugh.
Remove unchangeable. Swap unchangeable with the 4... Yeah. Oh, 3, 2.
We might have to push through with 35 stress.
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright, we'll push through.
That's okay. We can come back next month.
You get in there and squeeze out some jelly from one of the Hive Queen's many holes. Oh, freezing.
No. Wow.
Somehow managing not to get sprayed too badly by her acid. Some lands on your arm and the back of your hand and sizzles briefly, but you keep your calm long enough to escape with your bounty.
You're welcome, Utopia.